Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm TheBlueMuzzy. Again, we're going to be doing another little design session. I'm pretty happy with how the game has been playing. It's a lot, but again, just to go over my rules for design, not necessarily my rules for the game, is I want to, and this is the project goal, I want to try to take a MOBA, a multiplayer online battle arena like League of Legends, Dawngate, Heroes of the Storm, etc., those style games, and I want to try to turn it into a board game as close as possible. Basically a one-to-one feature ratio or design sense. So in other words, each character has abilities that they can activate. Each character, and those abilities go on cooldown. They have a crazy amount of stats. They have minions that have an AI. There's a jungle that has an AI. There's a guardian that you have to destroy, but this guardian's going to defend itself, like in Dawngate. And let's see, you don't really know the direction that the enemies are going to go, so it's not like a normal tactics style game where one player goes, they do all their movements, and then they hit you wherever you are, and then they get to go, then you get to go. It's simultaneous hidden information programming, so simultaneous programming essentially, which is excuse me, which is pretty cool. It's pretty fun to play. Yeah, so far it's been pretty fun to play. Let's see. You also have, really that's it. I'm trying to get the stats and the all the bookkeeping that a video game does, and bring it into a board game. And then what the plan after that is make it as complicated as it needs to be, and then make it as simple as it should be. So I'm failing faster to succeed sooner, which is essentially meaning I'm going to get it all out there and just play it and really not worry about balance too much quite yet. Just make sure mechanics work, make sure feel works, and then after all those things are good and I've got everything in here that I want, I'm going to go ahead and start knocking things back, like, oh, this is too much, oh, I don't need to have this much. So as you can see down here, just for examples, HP regen goes up to the same height as HP can, which is 20, and that's just not true. I think in my head I've started maxing out HP regen at 3. I've started maxing out Mastery I'm actually going to remove. I don't think it really needs to be on here. I'm going to max Life Drain out at, I don't know yet. Probably I'll max it out by having it only available so much with certain weapons, or items I should say. Basic attacks, they have a ratio, so for mages I can make it a really hard ratio to achieve, and for AD carries it'll be an easier ratio to achieve. So basic attack equals 1 plus n, where n equals 4 power. So as soon as you get to 4 power, it'll be 1 plus 1, which will give your a mage a basic attack of 2 damage. So it's going to be a little bit harder for everybody, certain classes, to be able to do certain things. I've got the abilities. There's only going to be 3 abilities per character. It's going to be an A, a B, and an ultimate, instead of like a Q, W, E, and then an R as your ultimate. So I've taken one out, but I am really trying to mimic Dawngate as much as possible, and what I'm doing is I'm merging concepts together to make 2 abilities. For example, this is kind of like Amaranth. This is her key name is Daphne. So in Amaranth's abilities originally was she could send out a bubble, and if that bubble hit you, it would slow you down and for a short period of time, and then it would explode, dealing AoE damage around it and to the target that it was on. And if while the bubble was on you, you could throw out another ability, which was piranhas, and it would hit you and it would pop the bubble and deal extra damage, and so it would be like really bursty. And then she had a dash ability where she could ride her swordfish basically through people. And then her ultimate was a wave that would be, it was a wide wave. It would push you out and then knock you up, right? So what I've done is I've kind of combined the piranhas with the wave and gotten rid of that, because I thought the dash was essentially, you couldn't remove that. I like that a lot. So I have the bubble, and the way that you read this, these ability tokens, because this is what we're going to be working on today. We're going to be creating 280 carries, which is going to be really, really hard to do, I think, because you got to balance their cool abilities with their ability to actually auto attack really strongly. Okay, so here you've got 2, which is the cooldown. That's what this 2 is. So after you use it, it goes on this track here, and in 2 rounds, each round it will move forward up the track. So if it was ultimates, you're going to have 4 cooldown usually, and so it's going to go here the next round, here the next round, etc. And once it gets there, it goes back in your hand. You can use it again. So this has a range of 3, and you can see that this circle here actually extends forward. It becomes like a half of an oval, or a pill shape, basically half of a pill shape. That means it's a skill shot. It's going to be going in a certain direction 3 units. And this is the units. So units, just so you can see, if this is a character, 1, 2, 3. So I could hit somebody here like this, or I could hit somebody here like this, 1, 2, 3, which I've gotten caught with, and it really sucked. I wasn't paying attention to the angles, so things only work on orthogonals. Anyway, let's go back to this. And then F means first target hit. That means if it hits a creep, it blows. It sticks to the creep. If it hits a player, it sticks to the player, or character, I should say. Slow for 2 ticks. Meaning these are ticks right here. So this is your action board, and so if I check here, it looks like I have a speed of 2. So that means I'm going to get to put something in this row and in this row, but not in 3 and 4. Other people who have higher speeds than me are going to get to do more actions than me, essentially. So speed 2, 1 and 2, and then that's a tick. Each one of these is a tick. It's a speed tick, essentially. There are 4 ticks per round, and then we move on to a new round. So every 4 ticks, you get a cooldown. Every 4 ticks, you get another cooldown. So if I use her ability here, if I bubble somebody in this tick 1, in 2 more ticks, 1, 2, at the beginning of those ticks, the ability will pop off, and it will blow up. Really, that's only at the end of 1 tick, so I should do it at the end. Yeah, I have to actually make a rule for that. So if I hit you in pre, it will be pre 2 ticks, so it will be 1 and then 2 ticks. Here it will blow up. Or if I do post, it'll be over here 2 ticks. And I think I really do need to do based on pre and post. And what this means is you can do an ability or an action or something before you move, then you can move, and then you can do another one. Or you can just not do anything. There's the ability to not move. Okay, so then after 2 ticks, it will deal 2 damage, or 3 damage, or 4 damage, or 5 damage, plus power. And this 2, 3, 4, 5 is based on the level, and that's this down here. So if you're at here, this is the first level, then the second level, then the 3rd level, then the 4th level. And so if you get to the 4th level, it'll deal 5 damage, plus power. And so my power is 0, so that'll be 5. And so you have the ability to really do some serious damage. And then you have, after it deals its damage, there's an AoE from the hit, so from the explosion point, a range of 1, because white is a range. It'll deal 1 damage to every unit adjacent to the unit that exploded, or once you get it to the next levels and stuff like that, you can do 1, 1, and then 2 and 2. So really getting this to the 3rd level is where it becomes pretty strong for AoE. Kind of confusing, but makes sense as well. Blood Trail? Blood Trail? Oh, you were using an icon. Blood Trail, yeah. Yes, it is a little confusing. First of all, hi Sir Jokey, welcome back to the chat. It's nice to see you again. And Jola, it's been forever. Nice to see you. Yeah, this is in a playable state. I actually played a game with Shaddam until the tower destroyed, and he actually killed me at the same time that we killed each other's towers because of the creep and stuff like that. So it's in a playable state. We just didn't play it all the way out. I'm going to try to make the game go a little bit faster, which means things, but we'll talk about that later. So that's how you read this ability. Let's go to dash real quick. So this has a cooldown of 3, a range of 2, and because it has dash, it's I'm probably going to put like an arrow or something like that to represent it moves your character. So it moves your character 2 units. The PT means pass through. That means that nothing stops it. It can go right through all units. This over here is going to be all these spots around here are going to be information for how it travels. Each unit takes 1, 1, 2, 3 plus P. So this is a really weak ability, and it's got a pretty long cooldown. It's got an almost ultimate level cooldown. And it's a great ability because it's actually mobility. Mobility is very powerful in this game, so that's why it's got such a high cooldown and such low damage. However, if you really focus on your power getting really high, you can actually do quite a bit of damage with this ability, and you can kill multiple creep at a time and stuff like that. So it's a really good farming ability and repositioning ability, and it'll because it passes through everything. Question: will the AoE damage also affect the original target? No. Meaning full level would deal 7 damage to the original target? No. If we go back to this ability, no. It'll deal 5 damage to the regular target, and then everyone adjacent to that target will take 2 damage. So for example, if I'm here, and this is the target of the bubble, everybody in these squares adjacent to me, on all 8 of these squares, will take 2 damage if it's at max level. So that's how that will work. Alright, let's look at the ultimate. So remember I said I kind of combined some abilities for her kit? Well, in this case, I combined her ultimate with her piranhas in order to make it so that she can do a bubble combo. So if she bubbles somebody and they have the bubble on them, we look over here, this is a 2-range pass-through ability, and it's on a 4-turn cooldown. This is really long. I might actually need to rebalance this a little bit because it's very strong, but the fact that it's pass-through is very powerful. Each unit takes 2, 3, 4, 5 plus power. Alright, so depending on the level. And then if bubbled, plus 3, and then always a knock-up. So the fact that knock-up is there, what knock-up does is if I knock up in this spot right here, before their movement, they don't get their movement token, and they lose priority for their next, for the rest of this tick. This speed tick here. Now, if I put it here, they lose priority. They ignore this. I'm sorry. Yeah, they ignore their next movement and lose priority for this entire tick. So this is a better spot to put it generally. However, putting it here sometimes is just as good because it'll make them ignore their tick. So if I do something like bubble, let's say I bubble here, and I'm doing it sideways, and then I'm going to immediately wave afterwards. So I bubble them and they're slow, and then before they get to actually move again, I bubble combo into a wave and deal a ridiculous amount of damage. And then the bubble will explode, and if the bubble explodes, it'll deal even more damage to everybody around them. Or not even more, but more damage to everyone around them. So it's actually a really fun little combo to get. So let's go take a look at who I made over here. This side, I made Zalgus, if you guys are familiar with Zalgus from Dawngate. So again, I had to kind of combine some things. I made it a little bit different. His kit is still there, but I had to try to really simplify it because Zalgus' kit was actually really technical and really difficult to manage. So if we look here, let's look at first we have his Great Rift. That's where he's got an AoE ground-targeted ability that after a second or two, it explodes. So I don't know if I can do after a tick, do damage kind of thing. I think maybe in a large area thing I can do that, but in a small area thing I'm not going to do weight ticks. So if we look at this, it's got a 3-turn cooldown. It's got a 2 range, and then it has this form function right here, and this tells you the shape of the ground-targeted AoE. So GT means ground-targeted. It deals 1, 2, 2, 3 plus power, slow for 1 tick, and reveal for 4 ticks. So Zalgus had that giant cone he could reveal in. Well, this is going to be his reveal, and revealing for 4 ticks means that the bushes don't work for you, which is very powerful. Alright, so what this means, this is a plus sign with a black dot in the middle and a black dot before it, meaning this is the starting point, and this is the 2 range. So let me show you what this looks like. If I shoot this out, if I start from here and I go 1, 2, then from this spot right here, draw a cross, and that is going to be the damaging area for this ability. And it's a pass-through, technically, because it's a ground target. It'll hit everybody, and it will deal 1 damage to everything. So that's potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage in a really well-placed shot. If I'm on an angle like this, and I go 1, 2 on an angle, then it's still a a plus area. So if you know that he has this plus area that's always oriented to the board, it's never an X, that'll be another character, then you could start trying to move yourself so that you're never going to be able to get hit by it by doing stuff like this. Now, if you're here, you're going to get hit by it, but if you're here, you're not going to get hit by it. So if you're on an angle to him, like if you're here, you can go, you know what, I'm going to step here, and then 1, 2, you actually don't get hit by it, which is really nice. It's a really fun way to have counterplay in the game without, specifically saying it out loud, which is good. So that's his Great Rift. Slow for 1 tick. That means that the entire tick that you're in, or the next tick, depending if you put it in post, it will basically be post to post or pre to pre. You'll have a slow on you, which means that your abilities and your movement will happen after mine. So that gives me the ability to, if you can't move but I can move. So I do my ability first before you get to do your ability, then I move before you move, and then I do my ability before you get to do your ability. So it shuts down a lot of dashes and mobility as far as how useful they are, because if you're slowed, you can actually predict it. Okay, so now the rest of his kit was chains. He would shoot out a chain. It would root every single character that it went through, and then every character that it didn't hit that was within a certain range had these ethereal chains attached to it. And any damage that you dealt to the target that was rooted, or any rooted targets, actually anybody, it would immediately deal damage to all of the other people based on how many characters, a ratio of damage, a percentage of damage based on how many characters were rooted. So if I rooted, let's just use these right here. Let's say I rooted this guy here and this guy here, and this is my character. And then, so I hit him, and then this guy didn't get rooted, but he's in the area. So I have 3 characters that are chained together. So that would be 75% damage or something like that. I don't remember exactly what the ratios were. So essentially, I'd root these 2, and then this guy would get this ethereal chains. He could still move around, but these 2 couldn't. Now, that meant that any damage that I dealt to either him or him or him would basically be reverberated through each other. So if let's say I go, okay, well, you're easy to hit, so I'm going to hit him, and then he's going to take a percentage of the damage, and he's going to take a percentage of the damage as well. And that was a really hard concept to try to convey in a board game. So I simplified it. And I'll tell you that real quick in a second. Let me read this question. But since it's a board game, will it be more turn-based rather than super fast-paced? Well, of course, it's going to be more turn-based, but it's going to be simultaneous. So we're both moving at the same time. It's not really turn-based, meaning that you go and I wait for your resolution, then I go and you wait for my resolution. It's really like we both go and look at the resolution, and then we both go and look at the resolution. But because it's programming, because you have to plan out what you're going to do and try to figure out where your opponent's going to move and what abilities they might use, you tend to still take a little while in your planning phase, but it's not terrible, really. Okay, so the root, the way that I have it, the way that I ended up using the root was like this. So it's a 3-turn cooldown. It's got a range of 3. It roots. It's got a first FC, which means first character hit. So it won't root more than 1 person, but it will root 1 person for 2 ticks. So that's huge. So if you root somebody in pre, they're rooted until the next 2 pre's later. So it'll be 1 tick, 2 tick, and then they're not rooted anymore. So it's really, really dangerous. I like it a lot more strategically than most MOBAs I like. yeah, simultaneous play board game. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so root for 2 ticks. It will deal 2 damage to that person, 2 damage, and then 3 damage plus power. So it doesn't really scale super well, but the root is very strong. And then if hit, so if that person is hit, it will do characters around him, not units around him, only characters around him, so like not creep or anything, will take at a range of 1, so it's kind of like the AoE on the bubble explosion. They'll take 1 damage, 1 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage. So that the reason why this is low is because if I auto-attack you, and you're rooted, and there's a champion, one of your friendlies near you, you'll take 2 damage, because, if I auto-attack you, they'll take 1 damage, you'll take 1 damage, and then on top of that, if I do a Great Rift under you, and I hit both of you, then you take the damage, and then that character will take double damage. The person adjacent to you will take the damage from this ability still being near them for this ability, so like the reverberations down the chains, and it will also take damage for the Great Rift that's under it. So I had to keep this pretty low because he has an auto AoE, immediate AoE ability that he can cast. Okay, so then his ultimate was the laser, the major laser. It would shoot out really long range, it would stop at the first character hit, and if it killed them, you got to fire it again within a certain period of time. So I was able to condense that down into a very simple form. So it'll, with a 4 cooldown, it's got a range of 6, and it will deal 4, 5, 6, 7 plus power damage. This is really strong ability. I might have to tone this one down a little bit, or increase the other one up a little bit. So on kill, you're going to cast again within 4 ticks, and it's first champion hit. So it's really simplified version, but it actually works really well. So those are the abilities that we're working with. So now you guys kind of know where I'm going to be coming from when I'm going to be talking the lingo about the abilities. And we're actually going to work on a new character, and I've decided to do it one called, let's see, that's the card. That's okay. So let's copy this and put it into Rich Girl. So Rich Girl is going to be Rich Girl. There we go. Rich Girl is going to be Michaela. So I can't really call her Rich Girl, but so Rich Girl, Michaela. So first of all, let's ability. Let's just call it this for now. Let's go ahead and go over to MOBA Champion and look up the ability that we have here. So MOBA Champion. And I'm also going to have to go to drive.google.com. Come to my Duskgate. Could the game board be made more octagonal than squared? Kind of confusing with the squares. No, it could be, but I think that it's too difficult for targeting. So I wanted to make it so that people are restricted a little bit more, because the more options that you have, the harder it is to actually hit each other. Started out that way, and then I poo-pooed it. Yeah, it kind of worked, but then didn't work. So, yeah, I decided that for the pace of the game that I'm going for, I didn't want it. Okay, so let's do game info shapers. Let's look at Michaela. Where are you, Michaela? There you go. So we're gonna try to make Michaela here. So first of all, alright, there are no passives. That's the other thing in this game. I might eventually make a passive, but I'm not sure. I don't want people to have to think too much. Okay, so collateral, she tosses a coin out and it comes back. So let's write this stuff down real quick. Let's go down here to the bottom, and let's write up, let's call her Rich Girl. So let's do not bold, Rich Girl, right? And so we'll do what her abilities were. So QWER. And then we'll go back and we'll actually delete those and replace them with our abilities. One second, I'm getting a whole bunch of pings here. I think this is in... Okay, cool. I'll have to get back to that in a little bit. So let's see. Collateral was... Okay, so first of all, collateral is a skill shot. So we'll do a name here. We'll do like collateral. Let's do frisbee, or sorry, not frisbee. Boomerang. We'll call boomerang, and then it will be a skill shot that hits. It's a pass-through skill shot, and basically what it does is it deals damage on the way out and on the way back. However, it deals less damage on the way back and reduces the movement speed, so it slows people. Oh, this is a really, really strong ability. It's getting late. Wish you could stay. No problem, Jolo. It was nice seeing you. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so let's write that out real quick. So those are all of those things. It is going to have a 3 range. It's going to have a 3 cooldown, or let's do a 2 cooldown. No, let's do a 3 cooldown since it's really quite strong. Okay, 3 CD. It's going to, on the way out, it's going to go 1, 1, 1, 1. Or actually, no, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 on the way out. Actually, we're gonna do 1, 2, 2, 4 on the way out, which is really, really quite strong. Damage. Oh yeah, plus power, plus P damage out, and then on the way back. Oh, and then it will 1 tick slow, 1 tick slow, or slow 1 tick, I should put slow 1 tick, and then on the way back, it's going to deal 1, 1, 1, 1. So that way, it's 2 damage, then 3 damage, then 3 damage, then 5 damage. It gets a hike there, plus P. Oops, plus P. Damage back. And I think it should be like 1 tick later. During next tick. Does it follow her? Let me think for a second. Let me look at the board real quick. So if I throw this ability out here on a character like this at this character here. So let's say I moved, whatever. Okay, so I'm throwing this out. I'm hitting, so it hits on the way out, and then over here, it's got to come back at the next post. So if I move here, if you're still here, no, that's not going to work. Ooh, this is tough. Because I don't have anything that's like this. I could just say it follows the same path, forward and backwards, so if I leave, it could still deal damage behind me. I could change it a little bit from the Coin Girl. Problem I'm having is, okay, so let's say I manage to hit it here on pre. Bam. And then we move. He moves this way. And then it doesn't hit on the way back. However, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So maybe it just follows the same path. So it'll be kind of like Graves's new ability where he shoots it out, it deals damage, and then a second later it bounces back and deals damage in the same spot regardless of him moving. I think I'm going to have to call it that, like in that way, out and back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. So 1, 1, 1 damage during the next tick. So this will be her A ability. Slow for 1 tick. So if it goes out, it slows your movement. None of your stuff happens until my stuff happens. So you get to move and do all of your stuff later than me, or maybe your movement just changes. I don't know. I gotta see how this works. Okay, I gotta see how this works, I think. Maybe I have to change how slows work. So let's say I throw the ability out here. This is tough. Hey, what's up, Sync New? How's it going, man? How goes the game design? Pretty good, I hope. So if I shoot it out, let's actually make this happen here. So let's say I shoot it out here. I go, bam. All right. Well, now you slow, which means you don't get to, for the rest of this tick, you have to wait. Let's see. If you have to wait, then that means that shoot. How was I defining slow? You lose priority. If you lose priority, my stuff happens before your stuff. But how much before? Or rather, does all of the rest of my stuff happen before yours? And then yours happens? So basically, if I slow you in the pre on tick 1, we all get to finish this ability. And then slow people then get to finish their abilities. So you actually don't get to move, which means mine will come back and automatically hit you. That doesn't feel right. That's too easy. That's basically just deal the damage there and back. No, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be, I hit you here, then I get to move, and then you get to move, and then the post happens. And during the post, so during the next post, or during the next pre... Damn, that's tough. That's actually tough to design. You ain't making no game, just an art project and a game engine. That's true. It's very true, actually, from what I've seen of it. It's very true. How has this been coming along? Things been going good in LA? LA's okay. I'd like to move to get a job somewhere. I mean, I wouldn't mind a job here, but I'd also would like to move and get a job still. But this is going along really well. This is my 11th sit down to work on this, and I'm trying to create an AD carry. I'm trying to create an ability that is a very common ability. It goes out and it comes back ability, like Ari or Michaela from Dawngate. So right now it's a little tough because I'm trying to make their mechanics, I'm trying to make some mechanics that I know of from other games work in my game. And it's pretty difficult making a MOBA into a board game, that's for damn sure. So right now I'm trying to decide how slow ensures extra damage, and it technically doesn't. Slows don't ensure extra damage at all. Except for... slows are the enemies of dashes and movement. Is this going to Strategicon if it's ready in time? I don't remember if you said. Fuck no. This thing is... I mean, I'd have to print it all out. I guess I could do it, but I don't know. I don't think this is solid enough for Strategicon. Although, I could try. I would prefer to bring my other games that I have that are more solid, but I could bring it to Strategicon, yes. Shit. So, if it goes out and returns along the same line, so 1, 2, 3, and then even if I move, it returns 1, 2, 3. So anybody else who might step into it, I guess I could kind of use it as maybe not trying to hit the same exact character. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like change how the ability works a little bit. Yeah, so it goes 1, 2, 2, 4 damage out. That makes sense, and then a slow tick on whoever gets hit. Slow tick on whoever gets hit. So I should put. I should actually do this. During the next tick, it retraces its path, and then slow 1 tick. If hit. So basically I could just do slow 1. I really don't even need to put slow tick. I should take that out of there. Yeah, you're stern about telling the guys you're no designer. That's a career on its own. Designing art, sure, but not gameplay. That's pretty respectable, I'd say. Lots of back-end work for what I'm doing. Hell, balancing the game itself is a huge task. It is. It really is. Balancing is insane at this point. I think balancing now is too early to balance it, honestly, but I'm doing what I consider shotgun balancing, which is like numbers that seem like they're in line with each other, and then real balancing comes later, where you actually have to take, like, to really balance something, you can't just say, well, here's the reason for this, because it's more damage than that guy's doing. No, you actually have to take data points. Like, it could seem imbalanced, but then you have to check to see, like, later down the line, like, how many times has this guy won a game? How many times has this guy won a game? Well, that means his damage is too strong early on. Or maybe it scales incorrectly. Maybe like early game, like after you take like the overall balance, then you have to start breaking down early, mid, late game. And then you have to see stuff like early game, is he unbeatable and never dies? Or late game, is he unbeatable and never dies? Or late game, is he just always killing people before they can do anything? And so then you know you have to change the scaling for them. See, people don't even think about that stuff. So much balancing required in different phases. Yeah. You think you finally got it, and then you let people play test it, and boom, you realize it's out of whack. Oh, absolutely. It's happened a ton of times. Okay, so that was the A ability. Gold standards, Michaela uses rare coins for her next 3 attacks within 5 seconds, causing them to deal 20, 40, and 60 increased damage respectively. Okay, so that's interesting. And then Waltz, Michaela twirls across the battlefield and flings 3 coins at nearby enemies, dealing blah blah blah. Physical damage, enemies take 50% less damage from coins after the first. Okay, and then final payment's the big one. So I have to try to find a way to smash 2 things together. So, maybe I should put, this one's done the increased auto attacks for her next 3 auto attacks. I'm going to combine that with Waltz. That's what I'll do. I'll do that. So basically her B ability is going to be, another dash. So I'll just call it dash auto attack plus, basically. So dash, it's a pass through. No. It's actually it's self-targeted. Self-target ST, because it doesn't do anything for her. So self-targeted. Oh, it is going to be a skill shot actually. So SS, it's technically a skill shot. And then the way that it's going to go, it will be a 2 range. Actually, I'm going to do a 1 range because it's so powerful. It's going to have a 2 CD, 2 cooldown, and it's going to basically do next 3 autos, 1, 1, 2, 2, and I'm going to keep it low, actually, plus power. Oh no, not plus power. They just deal an additional damage. I don't want to do plus power, because auto attacks are actually really strong. So you know what? We could do 2, 2, 2, 2. I think that's kind of interesting. Maybe I'll go 1, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, that feels better, so it actually feels like you want to increase it. So next 3 autos within 3 ticks. It's really powerful. It's really powerful. How do I make all my games? What do you mean, how do I make them? How do I come up with them? How do I physically print them out? How do I... what's my process? Like, what is it that you're looking for here? Make is a very loose word for that kind of a question. Let's see, what do I want to vote for next? We'll vote for a little Zelda music next. By the way, guys, if anybody here wants to vote for music, what to listen to next, you can go here, and you can check out the voting system. Basically, there's 3 songs that are coming up next. The War is Over, Edge of Despair on X Hunters, the game. Transient Shadows, The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past by Will Rock. I'm sorry, Edge of Despair's the game. X Hunters was the group that makes it. And then Green Grove, Zone Act 2 on Sonic 3D Blast, Sega Saturn, by Richard Jacques. Like, what kind of software engine do I use? Well, right now, I mean, I use Photoshop, and I use Tabletopia or Tabletop Simulator. Tabletopia.com is a website that is in beta right now, and so not everybody can get in. See beta right there? Beta. Yeah, so it's not necessarily, doesn't work. Alright, so dash, next 3 autos deal 1, 2, 2, 3, or 2, 2, 3 within 3 ticks, so not extra power. We're not going to add power, because power will already be upping their auto attack damage. That would be like getting double power for 1 turn, so I'm not going to do that. Let's see, and then the ultimate is going to be, ultimate is going to be Snipe, and it's going to be a targeted. Actually, it would be, yeah, targeted, so T is targeted. And then it's going to be, what's ST? What did I do? Self-targeted. Oh, right. So, skill shot, self-targeted. Oh, no, no, I don't actually have to put that. It's just skill shot. There we go. What about other games I've made? Yeah, yeah, that's basically all of the games that I've ever made are on those programs, using those programs, because I'm making board games. However, there have been some mobile games that I'm working on, but I'm not actually making the mobile game. Instead, what's happening is I'm leading a team that's making the mobile game. It's my design, but they're making it, and it's called Doom Dial. But they're making that on Unity. I've got other games that I've made on Game Salad, which are really, really cheap feeling, weird little games. Yeah. Okay, so it's a targeted. So range. We're going to put a 6 range. We're going to put a 4 CD. We're going to do damage is going to be, first of all, well, what's it do? It hits people. Actually, it's can be blocked. Targeted can be blocked. So interrupted. So interruptible. So we'll put IN for interruptible. Targeted but interruptible. There we go. Interruptible meaning somebody can come between you and the target. And we're actually going to write that down here. Hold on. Interruptible. There we go. Okay, so the damage for him, it's 4, 5, 6, 7 plus power, and each kill you can cast again within 4 ticks. This is going to be how many auto attack, or how many? Let's see, 6 coins. So, damn, 6 hits. 1, 1, 1, 1, or 1, 1. Yeah, 1, 1. That's what I'll do. Plus P. Plus power. So if you get 5 power, it'll be 6 damage, 6 damage, 6 damage, 6 damage. Jesus Christ. How about I just do P, 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 P. 1. And then P, P, P. 1 or P? Fuck. Ooh, this one's tough. How do I balance this out? How do I balance this out? I want her to deal damage. It's up to 6. And if I go to 2, then each hit you deal 12 damage. Well, not each hit, but if you hit somebody completely with all 6, let's reduce it down to 4. Let's reduce it down to 4 hits. So 4 times 1 is going to be, or 4 times 2. So if we do 2, that'll be 8 damage. 2 again, that'll be 8 damage. Then 3, that'll be 12 damage. And then 3, that'll be 12 damage. But plus P? Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Times 4. Actually, for the next 4 ticks. So if I fire off my ability at you, and I hit you once, walls don't matter. Oh, is it after 1 tick? Is that what I wanted? No, it's 4. Okay, yeah. I'm actually going to try this. I'm going to try this out. I want to see if this works. This is a little crazy. This is a little crazy. So, let me read this out loud so I can see. So, first of all, it's a snipe. It's got a range of 6. Initial range of 6. So, oh, maybe if you get out of the range of 6, you can get away from it? Do I make that rule? No, because it's targeted. Targeted means it will track you. Yeah, it tracks. Okay, so 6 range. No matter where you move, you're taking... Oh, but if it has to originate from me and you move off my line... So, for example, if this is Michaela right here, or Rich Girl, and this is my target... I'm going to deal 6 damage to you, or 8 damage to you over the course of 4 ticks. So this tick, 2 damage. Then you move over here. It's going to track you for 2 damage, but nobody can then block you. You can't actually be blocked because there is no direct line of sight. It's only going to work on direct angles, which the further away you are, the harder it is to stop. That's kind of interesting. You have to actually stay on line. Ooh, this has some strategic value to it. You have to stay on line so that somebody can get in front of you or on top of you in order to take it. If you go here, nobody can stop it for you. Which means you have to... Yeah, I think I'm going to try it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, wow, you can do it all the way out here. I'm going to target you for 6. You know what? I am actually going to reduce it down to a range of 5. I'm going to reduce it down to a range of 5. I think I should. Or, you know what? 4. I'm going to go 4. Yeah, 4 range. I think I'm going to do this. It's interruptible. An X3 autos... 1. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's make this girl's kit and put her into the game. I think it's time. So let's do this. Let's call this ability Boomerang. Actually, it's not Boomerang. It's Return. We're just gonna call it Return. Yeah. Let's open this and we'll edit this guy up. So first of all, what is our range for? Oh, fucking hell. There we go. I fixed it. Okay, so range is 3. Cooldown is 3. Got it. It's a skill shot, so let's. So we're using skill shot there, and then we are going to 1 1 2 2. All right. So first of all, let's just retype this here. Cancel. I do not want it bold. Okay. This is going to be 1/2/2/4 plus power. And then on the return, it's 1 1 1 1. So I don't know why it fucking keeps switching. What the hell, Photoshop? 1 1 1 1, and then I'm going to get rid of the. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this here, so it's not a range thing. Okay, so if hit, so this text is going to go. This text is going to say retrace path. Well, retrace path, does that mean reverse path? Does it actually matter? Actually, same path. Next tick, right? So same path, next tick. I'll probably have to do this. Same path on the next tick takes 1 1 1 or 1, not plus power. Oh, it is plus power. Sorry. So I do need to. I'm gonna figure this out in a second. So I'm gonna need that plus power back. So let's do this. Plus P. And then we'll copy the P here. Whoops. I guess that's actually better. So we'll take that P. Where did I do with it? This one? Yep. Plus power. Wow, this is really, it's really difficult to figure out how I want to actually stage this, I suppose, or lay this out. So during okay, so during next tick, same path, next tick. Alright, let's shrink this down a little bit. This is 9, let's go to 8. That worked. Same path, next tick. Deals that. I can actually bring this up a little bit, and which means I can bring this up a little bit, which means I can bring this up a little bit. And in, and then I can take like this thing and shrink it a little bit. Not gonna hurt anybody. There we go. Alright, so it's not rooting for 2 ticks. It's just dealing damage, right? Slow 1 tick. There we go. Slow 1 tick. Okay, and then this is a skill shot pass through, so I need to do pass through. Here we go, pass through. Got it. Okay, this looks good. Slow 1 tick. Okay. Yeah, I like this. Well, actually, slow 2 ticks? I think slow 2 ticks makes more sense. Damages are pretty low here. I kind of want it to be... That's okay, I want her to be able to auto-attack. All these numbers have to actually be pretty low here. Breakfast! Woo! Wow, what is this? Is this sausage and peppers?
No, just peppers.
Just peppers. Okay.
It's tasty.
Oh, stunned my eye. Something... Yeah. Looks good, thank you. What's in the eggs?
Eggs.
Huh?
Just eggs.
Well, pepper and that's just that.
Pepper and salt.
Yeah.
Olive oil.
Oh, okay, great. You guys want to be jealous? Food. I'm gonna go full screen for this because, you know, food is delicious. Oh, wow, look at that. That is pretty. Look at those colors. It's pretty great. Yes, sir. Food for the Muzzy. Sorry you have to watch me eat while I play a game, or while I build this game. Put some peppers up here. Put a little egg. Mm-hmm. That's delicious. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We'll see you later, Sink You. Sink New. Your name's hard to say. You ever been told that? Sink New. Like New Sink. I'm gonna call you New Sink. Alright, we'll see you later, man. It's partially French. Never meant to be. Nice. Yeah. See you later, man. Rich girl return. Save. Okay. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and save as, and we'll do the next ability. So Rich Girl Return and Rich Girl Dash. We'll come up with names and stuff like that later. I don't need anything right now. So first of all, range is 1. Cooldown is 2. It is technically a pass-through ability, but it's not actually any of those things. So let's just turn all this off. Yep. Slow tick, no, we don't have to worry about that. This is going to be next 3 autos. Next 3 autos deal an additional 1, 2, 2, 3 as well. No, not plus power. Okay, so we're going to delete the plus power here. Yeah, because the plus power here might actually be too strong. So let's just turn this off for now. There we go. And we'll actually take this and we'll delete this here. These guys are out. Oh god, no, wrong one. Wrong one! Okay, and then the plus P, where'd that go? You're out. Okay, so 1, 3, 3, or 1, 2, 2, 3. Next 3 autos deal an additional 1, 2, 2, 3, not plus power. And then this should say within 3 ticks. Within 3 ticks. And then I have to actually put the word dash. I forgot about that. Dash 1 space. Yep, this is good. Cooldown. Okay, this will help her be a carry. We're going to go ahead and save this and then save it out as PNG. Dash. There we go. And then her ultimate ability is going to be, we'll save this as Snipe. And it is a range of 5, and it's not actually, it's a targeted, so it's not going to be in the background here. Yeah, that's going to go away just for a second. Targeted, we're going to put that there. Let's put this down here. There we go, targeted. Cooldown is going to be 4. 4-turn cooldown. It's not going to be a dash. Delete that. It is 4 range. Oh, 4 range, right. Wow, even worse. I mean, better. Great. Let's see. It's interruptible. So what I do need, though, is I need to take one of these and duplicate it and bring it, I believe, here, and to say that it is interruptible. Interruptible. Yeah, we'll put that there. We'll just say that's fine. We'll talk about that later. So, characters can hit it. Ooh, it should actually freeze me. It should remove my movement. I forgot about that. Alright, so 4, 4. Alright, let's go down to the text here. So first of all, it's going to be, this number will be 2, 2, 3, 3 plus power. So then we'll turn on these guys. We'll actually move this in line with it. Next 3 autos, you are going to go up here. So basically it's 4 ticks. 1 turn each for 4 ticks. And then this right here is going to be root self for 4 ticks. Alright, we'll bring this down. Just put that there. There we go. Root self for 4 ticks, and then everything else can come down. And then this one right here for 4 ticks. Alright, so root cell for 4 ticks. It's not a first. It's not actually first hit. It's targeted. Alright. Targeted and interruptible. Let's go ahead and save this and save it out. And Rich Girl Snipe. Alright, so now we have a new character we can bring in and playtest with, which honestly, oh, wait, I have to do her card as well. Let's open. Let's come in here. Let's copy this. Let's go back to Rich Girl, paste. So this should say rich girl. And the PSDs, I made a mistake here. These should not have... There we go. So let's open up the rich girl card, and let's figure out what an 80 carry stat is like. So first of all, let's zoom in one. Make this nice and big here. Alright, so 8 HP, that seems fine. Regen 1, power 0, magic resist 0, all that stuff. Basic attack is N. Alright, so first of all, basic attack is going to be 2. And the power is going to be every 2 power. She gains a third one. Yeah, let's try that. And then attack speed is increased by 3, every 3 haste. And speed is going to be, you don't get to actually go faster, it's every 5 haste. You get another speed. CDR is going to be every 5 haste. So it's a little bit harder. I think that's pretty decent. So let's call this Rich Girl. She is ranged, ADC. And then those are her abilities. That seems legit. Let's go ahead and save this and save it out as a JPEG. And then we will have our character. Uh-huh. Okay, what was the naming convention that I did for these guys? These guys are... Copy that. Okay, cool. So yeah, we can actually upload these, which is great. So let's go into characters first of all. Then we'll go ahead and we can duplicate this. It's going to go along pretty easily now, I think. Rich girl. Alright, cool. I just had to find the page. Let's do more. Duplicate. We're going to call this Rich Girl instead. People will know what it means. More food. Publish. Cool. And then we'll have to, let's open this one. Let's duplicate it. So it will be rich girl underscore, what's the first one? Dash. So we'll throw the dash onto here. Oh, I do need to actually open up all 3 of these and make them angled. Open. And rotate them 45, save as, PNG, which one is this? Ultimate, so it'll be D, snipe D. Nope. And then same thing for these guys. It's really unfortunate I have to do this, but it's okay. PNG. This one is the slow for 2 ticks. D, return D. Nope. And then Control T and save dash as D dash D. Dashed. Okay, cool. Now I can come back in here. Alright, so that's Rich Girl Dash, publish. And I'll just keep duplicating these. Make them Rich Girl Dash D, etc. More, duplicate. Alright, so here, and we'll do Rich Girl Dash D. And save. And duplicate. And we'll do return. Save. Duplicate. Turn D. I didn't take too long, guys. Only about an hour to kind of, 45 minutes to think up. How's it going? And we have... Oh shit, they're all the same color. I'm gonna have to fucking... God damn it. Alright, well... Maybe I should... Whatever. God damn it. Snipe. I'm just gonna put them in, then I'll update their images. And I'll just do them all. It'll only have to update 4 of them, so that's good. Rich Girl Snipe. Root Cell for 4 ticks. And Duplicate. Snipe D. Her ultimate's going to be tricky to use, that's for damn sure. Okay. Now I have to go back to Photoshop because I fucked up. Alright, so first of all, Q ability. Let's go ahead and first of all open up Page Master. We need these 2 colors here. Those are going to be the other borders. So let's do... Sniped is going to be black, so let's make sure it's the same black. Here, and save. Close that, and I can actually open up both the snipes and just save, close, save, close. Alright. And we'll open up the let's do the dash will be the green ability. Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Let's open up the 2 dashes. And then here, save, close, here, save, close, and then we'll open up the dash PSD and just make sure that we've done this. Save, close, and we can close all that. Cool. So now I just have to re-update these. So if we go to characters. Alright, so we go to Rich Girl. We've got the dash is the new color. Yeah, so dash, dash, and snipe, snipe. We'll go through all those real quick. So dash, edit. Publish. Edit. Publish. Edit. Snipe. And edit. Snipe. And publish. Alright, this one's published, this one's published, this one's published. That one is now published. So now I can actually put it into the game. So let's go ahead and say it will belong here. So let's back to Duskgate. Let's go to characters. Into the character folder. We're going to do Rich Girl character. Alright, I'll put that right there. And we will lock that. And then we need some tokens. So let's grab the token bag real quick. Bring it over here. Alright, so first of all we need 8. 1 for the regen. We need 2 for the basic attack. We need 1 for attack speed. We need 2 for speed. There we go. Okay, cool. So that guy is done there. And then we need to give her her abilities here. So let's take these, flip them, and we can grab all but 1, or not. Put them on here. That'll be that. And then we need to get her abilities. So her abilities are Rich Girl Dash, Rich Girl Dash. Rich Girl Return, Rich Girl Return, Rich Girl Snipe, Rich Girl Snipe. Okay. So it'll be green first. Green. And purple. And then black. There we go. Oh, I need 3 more. Let's see, that's 70. It's 82. 1, 2, 3. And these have to go here, here, and here. This has to come here. Alright, so let's go ahead and save and publish this. That's pretty good. That was good for an hour and 13 of work, I guess. I mean, I talked for a lot in the beginning, so. I'm thinking. I was like, 45 minutes to create a character, which is not good, but it'll get better. Muzzy, you need to put the rules for your games in the notes on TTS. In the notes? I could put a link on TTS. Which game are you trying to play? So I can give you the rules. How you doing, Silver? Couldn't remember the exact rules. I'm trying to show a buddy a couple of my games. I'm so sorry. I'll give you the links to my Google Docs, which is what the rules would be. Power Surge and Dust Bunny Rumble. So Power Surge, the rules are mostly done. And Dust Bunny Rumble, I'm actually revamping it. So it's not good anymore. That's funny, and then you couldn't play because the rules weren't there. I'm so sorry. There are videos you could watch on my YouTube channel, which is probably where I should put most of my rules, honestly. Sorry, stuffing my face. Clearly. Zigzag bounce shift. Zigzag jump up and swap. There's a new version of that. I'll show it to you right now. It's called Escape Pod Scramble. I've basically transferred all of them to here instead because it's easier to use. Plus, I've got a Mortal Kombat fighting game, which you haven't seen, I'm pretty sure. So this is the new Zigzag Jump Up and Swap. It's now co-op. So a little bit more interesting. I gotta kill some of these gotta kill some of these, Jesus. Let's go here, though. Let's see if this works. I bet this won't work. Yep. It's broken. Yeah, let me show you this one here. Yeah, the stuff on Tabletopia is in my opinion, much cleaner. Right. Never mind. This is the wrong one. This is the full one. Quick foray before I return to the Duskgate MOBA game that I'm making. MOBA Top. I want to first show off the this other game that I made. So this is randomly laying out every time. It lays it out however it wants randomly, which is fucking beautiful. Oh no, these have all turned white. It's like they changed their glow features. It's all sorts of messed up now. Those shouldn't even be in here. These things should be deleted. But whatever. Okay, so then you put tokens down like this. This is completely random too. Randomized as far as the order that comes out of the bag. Excuse me. Wish I could just do an auto-populate, like it would just know. Maybe it can do that and I'm just dumb. But anyway, so yeah, so you lay all these bad boys out here. Oops. There we go. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. I've never seen that before. I have never seen that happen before. That is so funny. I can't believe out of the hundreds of games I've played of this, I've never seen that happen before. Anyway, you get the idea. Those all go out there. And you can, like, randomly roll your dice pretty easily. So I have a 1, so I'll do, like, I'll hit bump into warp, and warp has to then move 2 spots. So he's going to go 1, 2, and he's going to collect this right here. And warp's other ability is he collects adjacent adjacent medical supplies. So now we have those two. Then we're going to roll this and put this up here. And then we have a 3. So I just moved bump technically, even though he moved warp, so I can't move bump again. But I could move warp. I could go 1, 2, 3, and he would die in the deadly zone. So 1, 2, 3. We'll do this. We'll go 1, 2, 3. First thing that happens is the character ability, or where he lands. Or sorry, the character abilities first. So all these guys move forward 1. We pick up that, which is nice. Also, the next die, since I land on a negative zone, will reduce down to reduced by 1, but 1 can't be reduced, so that's why I felt confident doing that. We have a 1. If I put Dr. Warp here, I can actually teleport him all the way up here, which is what I'm going to do. And then we have a 2. I'm going to go 1, 2, okay. 1, 2, okay, so I'm going to go like this. 1, 2, and it's going to zap him over to here, and then I can put him anywhere I want once he's on the yellow zone. So I'm going to actually, I'm going to put him here. And I'm going to roll that. And then I have a 2, so let's see, 1, 2, back, okay, 1, 2, forward, yeah, we'll do that, we'll go 1, 2, oh, actually, you know what I'll do, I'm going to move warp here, I'm going to go 1, 2, and put him in, we're going to roll that. The reason why is because now that I have a 2, I can do stuff like this, I can go 1, 2, and Jump's abilities, he can move any one place. Oh, sorry, I forgot I could pick that up. Zigzag's the ship's mechanic, so you can pick up adjacent tools. And Bump is is the chef, so he can pick up adjacent food. That's great. All right, so jump is going to his special abilities. He can land at one spot anywhere adjacent to where he lands. So I'm going to land here, which is going to teleport me up to here. Then we're going to roll that. Now I have a 1. If I, let's see. Oh, that's tough. I'm gonna move. I'm just gonna move Ghost up here like that. Actually, I'll move Ghost up here, just one spot. Now roll. Then I have a 2. So if I do something like 1, 2, teleport to here, move forward, shift that zone. All right, I'm actually gonna move. Shoot. Let's do this. Let's go. Jump is gonna go 1, 2 all the way up there. We're going to roll that here. So after this next roll, since the gravity waves, these are the gravity waves, have hit the airlock, as soon as they pass through the airlock, we're going to start losing parts of our ship. So 3 here is, I'm going to do a bump into this guy here, like this. Actually, no, I'm going to save that. I have 3, so 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, 3. We're going to do zigzag, 1, 2, 3, which will take this whole zone here. Let's unlock this. Take this whole zone, and it's going to move over one spot like that. There we go. Not a half spot, a full spot. Come on. There we go. So now that's kind of bad, but we'll see. All right, so now we're going to start losing part of our ship. So we're going to unlock and throw that away. That's dead. Then we have a 1. I'm going to put bump here, which is going to teleport him all the way up to here. And then I'm going to roll this, which means we lose another one here. And this is going to start falling away. Then I have a 1. I'm going to put, I'm going to do, we're going to put Ghost up here. Means we're going to lose one of these two, Ghost or Pull. Let's kill that right there, and then this goes away, unlock, throw that away. So as you can see, the ship starts falling apart pretty fast, and you're racing against time. Now, there's one rule that I didn't actually do, I should have actually done, but when you hit 2 in here and you unlock this gate, technically all of these go all the way back here like this, and then you actually do that. You would roll whatever it was, it would move forward like that. So, and then it would stop the falling away of the ship, the breaking away of the ship, until the gravity waves surpass the next airlock again. So technically we wouldn't be in this situation. I think 2 of those wouldn't actually have fallen away because of where I unlocked it, or when I unlocked it. And then once you get to the next section, it's 3 to unlock, and then whatever you have left you get at the end of the ship. So this is a cooperative game. Each of the tiles do different things. Each of the, like, these are the hazards, these little small guys here. Each of the characters have different abilities, and each of the zones have different effects. So it's a pretty fun game. Let me read, catch up on chat here. Haven't seen or heard. Okay, so I have to pay for Tabletopia to play, right? No, actually, you can. Okay, you just got banned, buddy. Permanent ban. Sorry. Okay, so because I have the beta for this, I can actually, since I'm at the developer level of beta, when I backed it on Kickstarter, I can actually send you a link and you can play my games as long as you have the link on here. So you don't actually have to pay. And Werb gets some edge play because it's adjacent. Did I? Yeah, I must have missed that. Yeah, but yes, that was the idea of the game. Is all of this stuff. Yeah. Bump, he would get food if it was adjacent. Zigzag gets tools if he's adjacent, and Warp gets food, med supplies if they're adjacent. So yeah. So here, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will create a play zone for you and give you the link to the play zone, and then you can actually go ahead and play this whenever you want. And if you need to know the rules, you can go watch some videos that I've posted. Let me kill this, and let me reload. Jesus. Okay, I have to actually create a play zone. Play an existing room. You can create a new room. No, I'll just do. Actually, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. Everyone, as long as you have the link here, we're gonna do this one here. As long as you have this link, let me give you this here. Copy that. Here, anybody can go play. Enjoy. You can hop in with each other and play the game. And if you have any questions, you can let me know. But I'm gonna hop back into making stuff. I'm going to hop back into making stuff from my other game. This one right here. I need to make one more 80 carry, and then this game is playable. So I'm going to try to design basically Nissa today as my last one. Let's see. So let's go ahead and open, and let's copy Page Master, copy, paste, and it will put the folder where? There we go. So we're going to call this Nissa. We'll call this Cat Lady, or Huntress. There we go. Yeah, no problem. That's one of the games. Sorry, I do have Power Surge as well. I could probably give you that one too, but... Alright, let's just replace all these with Huntress and Huntress. And the ability names will have to change as well. I'm actually going to go ahead and delete all these things, so... Huntress and Huntress. Alright, and then I'm going to delete all of these here. Delete. Yes. Okay, so let's open up the card first, and we'll edit the card. I think that we're going to give her a really good haste buff. She's going to be at a 2 haste buff, every 2 haste. Oh, sorry, not for CDR. Every 5 haste for CDR, every 3 haste for speed, and every she's a fast one, so, and then attack speed is going to be every 4, so she attacks a little bit slower, and then her power is going to be every 2, or every 3, sorry, yeah, something like that. And then the 8 regen, that sounds fine. So let's do Huntress, ranged 80 carry, ADC, and then we're going to go ahead and save this and save it out immediately. And we'll do this one right here. We're going to rename this one, though, to be Huntress. This one, too. We're going to save over this one, though. Okay, cool. You're going to grab some food real quick? You'll be back? No problem, man. Yeah, I'll probably still be streaming for a little bit. Not forever, but I will be streaming for a little bit today. I usually like to do, at minimum, a 2-hour stream now. If I'm going to be doing design stuff, because you can get quite a bit done in 2 hours. So we're going to try to finish off in the next hour this character and put her into the game. So we're going to close that now. Let's go ahead and open up the Huntress Chains ability. Actually, what we need to do, same thing we did last time. Let's come down here and do Huntress. And we'll do Q, W, E, and R abilities, and we're going to go look them up on MOBA. And we're gonna try to get her in here. So let's do Shapers. Sorry, pepper in my throat. Okay, so Nissa throws a specialty barrage at her target, dealing and before splitting and hitting 2 other targets behind her first. Okay, so she has splitting hit. We'll just call it splitting hit for now. She's got chase, so she gains movement speed. So gain movement, gain speed for a round. That's kind of interesting. And then she's got let's see, wing clip. Okay, so it'll be a slow field. A very small slow field, and then she's got a final flight. It's a huge, okay, so huge boomerang. It's a huge boomerang. Alright, so that's interesting. So let's go ahead and make her abilities here. Let's actually make these up. What's up, Drakeny? How's it going, man? I am working on recreating some of Dawngate characters in an interesting way in here. So her A ability is going to be a targeted. So it'll be so we'll call it split hit, and it will be not a skill shot. It'll be targeted, and then it will be. Let's see. We'll do What are we gonna do for range? Range is gonna be one range away from you. If you hit them, it can split to people behind them. I think that's what we'll do. Maybe a 2 range. Maybe, well, yeah. You know what? Let's do 1 range here. So let's do 1 range. We'll make this really low cooldown too. I think we'll do like 1 CD. I think this will be really interesting. And then what does it do? It basically How many have I done already? I got Zalgus and Amaranth and Makella so far, but yeah, I'm still working on more of them. So hold on 1 second. I just gotta. What is this crap? What the fuck? And dogs. Yeah. Sorry, I have a shit ton of Jason Washburn. Bid it's a second time the number is high and the bid is called at the same point. Okay, so, okay, good. He responded. I don't necessarily agree, but he responded. That's good. Okay, so, let's see. The effect of this split hit is you're targeting a champion, targeting anybody, not just a champion. It's a targeted ability, and the range is 1, and it will deal... it'll deal 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Actually, no, we have to keep this low, don't we? We have to keep this 1, 1, 2, 3 damage. We'll spike it up at the end to first target. Well, actually, 1, 1, 3, yeah, plus power, plus P. We should do plus P, and then the thing that it does is it will two adjacent targets take damage as well. Like, you choose the 2 adjacent targets. I think that's kind of interesting. Yeah, so choose 2 adjacent targets, and then those guys will take 1, 1, 1, 1 plus P. Plus P. So, yeah, choose 2 adjacent targets, 1 range from target. Yeah, and then I'll distill that down. So that's a good... Okay, so wait. And do I want to gain speed? Or what if I do a slow field and gain speed? Alright, well, wait a second. I like the idea of the slow field. The gaining speed business. Choose 2 adjacent targets, 1 range from target, and they take 1, 1, 1 and P. Or I could split it and make them be slowed. So I hit you, and it slows all of them. No, I need a farming, a wave clear ability, a team fight ability. That would be that one. So let's keep that, and then let's go down and hit B. B is going to be slow speed. We'll just call it slow speed. It'll be self-targeted, so ST basically. You just do it. It has no range or anything. Range is 0. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll put ST in the place of the range bubble so that you know that it's not for anybody else. So this will give all auto attacks a slowing effect. So split hit, slow speed. So cooldown is going to be a 3-turn cooldown. 3 CD. Yeah, 3 CD. I think that makes the most sense. And it's going to do auto attacks, slow. Auto attacks slow for how many ticks? 2 ticks? 2 ticks. And you get to gain 2 speed. Gain 1 speed. Actually gain 1, 1, 2, 2 speed. Ooh, this is interesting. Auto attack slow for 2 ticks. Gain extra speed. So if you're gaining extra speed, it would be a max of 2 speed. What was the speed ratio on her? I forgot what I put. Let's check real quick. Huntress, her speed ratio was every 3 haste she gets another speed. So she starts. Well, I can make her really slow. I could do that. I could make her really slow. I could give her 1 speed. Nah, 2 speed is good. 2 speed is good. Everybody starts off with 2 speed, unless I make a super mobile champ. And this person's kind of super mobile. I mean, in this way, I could do gain 2, 2, 2 speed, and I could start her off at 1, and this could be a 2-turn cooldown. Every other turn, she's faster than everyone else. She can be up at 3. Auto attack slow for 2 ticks. Wait a second. Let me think about how slow works again. You lose priority on slow, which means if I attack you at the end of a tick, your next tick is going to happen after mine. So... Ah, man. I don't like this. I like the gain speed, so we're not going to do this. We're going to put down a slow field. So, gain 2, 2, 2 speed. She's going to start out at 1. She's going to start out at 1. This means she gets more auto attacks in, most likely. Okay, so gain 2, 2, 2 speed, and then let's have her do something. Yeah, hit and run tactics. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. We'll see if it actually works out. Let's see, 1 second. Excuse me. Hey, thanks for the follow, Gale Knighting. That's kind of funny. Night Gale. Gale Knighting. Let's see, Drakeny. I think what I want is I want a slow field. So lay down a slow field. Lay down a slow field wherever I move. Lay down slow field where I move. So it slows people. So that's a running away. It's like, oh, I'm slowing you down. I'm actually getting away before you. Movement before somebody else doesn't matter. Getting an ability off before somebody else does matter. My ability happens first. I can kill you before you kill me with your ability. Getting my auto attack off before you can matter. So yeah, I think lay down a slow field where I move. So I should actually put slow. Okay, so slow tile on my path. And it's gained 2 speed, but for how long? For X ticks. So for gain 2 speed. Fuck, that actually doesn't work really well. It makes weird things happen. Gain 2 speed for... Actually, no. Instead of gaining 2 speed, I'm going to do... No, it is. I do like the gaining the speed. So gain 2 speed for this round. I think that's important. Slow tile on my path this round. Or slow path this round. So basically, wherever I walk, I'll put a slow token down, and if people walk over it, they get slowed. If they walk off of it, they're no longer slowed. So if you're chasing me, and I turn this on, I'm going to be able to kite you. I think this will work. This might work. This might actually work. I don't know if it will, but it might actually work. Wow, this is going to be hard. I'm going to have to playtest this to see. So you can make a barrier to protect other champions with low health. Kind of like... So here, let me show you in the game what I'm thinking. This is what's in my head. If I'm here, and this is my enemy, and we're like this, and I turn it on. First of all, I get to move more, right? I'll end up getting to move more. Actually, I don't think I want more speed. Because that's like a haste increase. Well, it kind of is a haste increase. I'm not attacking more, but I'm having more opportunities to attack. Let me think. Okay, so if I'm here, and I use the ability and I gain 2 speed, so I go from being able to do these things here to being able to do, I gain 4 speed for a round essentially. I'm going to start with 1 speed, so I'm going to be real shitty. I'm going to be able to gain 2 speed, so 1, 2. So if I gain 2 speed up here, that means that I'll be able to... I'll be able to move, auto attack, do an ability, move, auto attack. So it essentially gives me 1 more auto attack for the round, or 2 more auto attacks for the round instead of 1 auto attack. But I have to pursue you. Adding the speed would be kind of overpowered, because if you create slow in your path, or you to be followed, the follower would have to go around the slow field or slowed. Yeah, that's the point, is that she normally only gets 1 speed, so she can only perform 1 set of actions, but if she pops that ability at the beginning of her round, or even here, she suddenly gets 2 more rows of actions that people aren't prepared for. They aren't planning for it, and that's the idea. And then if she pops her, and then now there's a slow field behind her wherever she moves. So if I move here, let me grab the slow tokens here. Let's take these just for a second. So if I pop my thing here, let's pretend like there's not another ability. And I would normally only move here. So then I move. I would go here, which means I'd place a slow here. And then I get 2 more movements, right? So then I go here, I place a slow field here, and then I get 1 more, and I go here, and I place a slow field here. So it's wherever I've been, not on the path that I'm on right now. So that's only going to be a max of 4 slow tokens, and they'll last until the end of the round. So I can maneuver through them, but if I do something like this, like if I ended up going here, 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 right? Then enemies would have to find a way around it, which means that I could run around it. I kind of do like that, actually. I think that it works fairly well. Let's put these back. I just have to now balance the mechanic of it. So let me see here real quick. So gain 2 speed, or gain 2 speed this round. There is no upgrade. Well, there is an upgrade. Gain 2 speed this round. Oh, there's no reason to upgrade this ability. There's no reason to upgrade this ability. Gain 1, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, gain 1, 2, 2, 3 speed this round. Slow path this round. So it's on a 2-turn cooldown, which means that every... So I use the... I do it, then this goes here, then the next round I can't do anything, and then the next round I can't do anything, and then the next round... So I think I need to make this on a... I think I like 2-turn cooldown, but I need to make this stronger. Maybe it's not speed. Maybe it's I gain haste this round. Let's just do that. Let's do 1... although we have to do haste that actually fucking matters, because she's on a ratio of... No, haste, I can't do that. I can't do gain haste this round. I mean, I could. I want to make her run. Oh, you know what I could do? Is 2-turn cooldown. And then I make it so that... Oh, actually, I could mess with the cooldowns? No, I think I like this. So slow path this round, and then, man, upgrading. I need a reason to upgrade. What about on upgrade, make it last more? Make the slow path last more? Oh yeah, slow path, it stays alive for longer. Slow path stays alive for longer. Okay, so first of all, gain 2 speed. So just a flat 2 speed. Gain 2 speed, slow path. Slow path, X. Oh yeah, 1 tick. Or 2 ticks. 2, 3, 4, 5 ticks. That's really fucking strong. I should do 1, 2, 3, 4 ticks. Or I should do 2, 2, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 4 ticks. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Interesting. Okay, so they'll stick around for extra ticks. So if I use the ability here, and then I move, that will stick around for 2 ticks. 1, 2. And then it goes away. And if you're on those spots... No. This is better, because 1 tick would be... It only happens on this round right here. And then it'd go away. It needs to be... This works, because characters that counterplay to this is that people can not walk on them. They can choose to not walk on them because they can see them once they're down. I think that's really good. I think I'm going to keep that for right now. All right, and then the ultimate ability. So that's slow field plus gaining speed. I've combined these two together and then done the splitting hit. So then the huge boomerang, right? So this one will be bangarang. Yeah, bangarang. So this will be a skill shot. It will be a pass-through. And it will have a 4-turn cooldown, 4 CD. It'll have a range of... Let me see. I kind of want to do a really wide cast and return. So if I had it be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, can I do that on an angle though? I can't. It becomes too wide on an angle. Or 1, 2, 3. Yeah, angles don't work. Okay, so I need something. It was really long range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll deal to. Am I listening to the Dawngate soundtrack though? Too? No, no. I'm listening to. Right now, this is Super Cranial Siphon from the game Arm Cannon or something. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but it's video game music. It's pretty interesting. What's up, Sharigan? Sharigan. Sharigan. So. Fuck. It's too much like the other one. So I want to do 3 wide. So it can only be cast on angle on you know, on that form. So it can't be cast on angles. But it will be 3 wide by 5 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 wide by 5 long. Yep. Okay, so let's write that down. So basically, 5 range. And then it's going to deal in a form. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be like a huge, huge hit. It doesn't actually come back, or maybe it does. Charizardigan? Charizardigan. Man, the balancing of this will take a long time. It will. Abso-fucking-lutely it will. So that'll be the form. And then that will be... It'll go out 1 tick. Oh, yeah, out 1 tick and then back another tick. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. Oh no, yeah, I do want to do that. So it'll be 3 wide, 5 long, and it will deal 2, 2, 3, 4 plus power damage to everyone it passes through. And then on the way back, it will life drain 1, 2, 3. So that's dealing a total of, and that's pass-through damage. So maybe I want to do 3, 2, life drain on the way back. Deals damage out, life drain on the way back. So if I'm here and I fire it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 life drain per person that hits me. That it hits. So if I have 1 person here and 1 person here and 1 person here, and I fire it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So everyone in this area is going to take a ridiculous amount of damage, and that damage is... What's up, Gerbil? How's it going, man? Thanks for checking in. It'll be 2 to each person, 2 to each person, 3 to each person, 3 to each person. Cooldown 4. Yes, dear. What's up? Okay. Thank you. It was very tasty. I'm actually going to go 1, 2, 3, 3, or 1, 2, 2, 3. And then do, on the way back, it deals an additional 1, 1, 2, 2. So yeah, with life drain. Yeah, that's actually really strong. Out 1 tick, back 1 tick. Next tick. Yeah. So it moves per tick. No. It's not going to go out slowly. It's going to go out during 1 tick. So deal everybody damage in this area, and then on the way back it's going to deal everyone damage again, but then life drain. So that could be an insane amount of, like, oh my god, they're low, go in, you throw it, and then they are like, oh fuck, get out of the way because it's gonna life drain her, or oh shit, go all in on her, and then they go all in on you, but you get a shit ton of life back. So it ends up being like a massive life drain. So it's like, bam, life drain. So it's kind of like out and back in. I deal damage on the way out, I deal damage on the way back, but that's when it life drains. It life drains so it allows this character to completely commit, and people who are chasing her can't really chase her. She's the anti-chase. She's actually anti-chase. She's not really hunting. She's anti-chase. So huntress isn't really the proper word for her, I think. I'm gonna absolutely have to see this in play. So let's go with these abilities. I'm gonna try these. So that's gonna be the form on it. So that it'll be 5x3. Yeah. And what was the slow effect exactly? Yeah, I'm thinking tactics. Yeah, slow effect is that when if there's a slow, like let's pretend this is a slow field. This character right here is a slow field. If a character were to walk beyond that square, there is a slow field. All of their tick happens after everybody who's not slowed. So all the people who are slowed, their tick happens at the same time. People who aren't slowed, their tick happens at the same time. So it actually happens like after. It's brutal. Slows are brutal. You don't want to be slowed. And I'm still messing with how strong slows are. So right now, I kind of like that idea, is that I get to do all of my stuff, and then you get to do all of your stuff. It's almost like a stun, except a stun is way worse. It completely negates your entire tick. It takes your tick and says, nope, you don't get that. So it cancels all abilities and stuff like that. You're like jamming buttons, and if you're stunned and you use any abilities, those go back to your hand because you didn't use the ability. It's like pressing the key while you're stunned, and then you stop pressing because you think you cast it, and then the stun comes off cooldown. You're like, whoa, I still have my ability left. Oh, I tried to cast it while I was stunned. And so then you can activate it again after that. So that's how that works. I say let's make this crazy bitch. Yeah, let's make this crazy bitch. Actually, let me look at her her speed card real quick. I want to change her ratio, I think. Her speed ratio right now is she gains a new speed every 3 haste. I think I'm going to make it every 5 haste. So she won't really get a lot of speed, but she gains speed from her abilities. From her ability, I should say. Let's save this as a JPEG, and here. There we go. So yeah, I think that's a better ratio for her. I don't know if it's the right one, but we'll find out. Okay, so first of all, let's pop this ability up here. So you can actually combo the slow field skill with the boomerang. Yeah, you can get, once people are stuck in the slow field, you can boomerang the shit out of them like real easily. I really like it. I think it's a fun little kit, and it's got the feel of Nissa without actually being Nissa, which is important. So let's go ahead and let's open. And let's rename this from chains. This one will be split hit. This one lasers. This was her ultimate. This one will be bangarang. We haven't dealt with anything that has regen yet, so that's really interesting. And then rift will be slow speed. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. I think it could be pretty fun. Okay, so let's first of all, let's do the bangarang. Let's do the ultimate. So this is going to be... Why the fuck do you keep going to bold, you piece of shit? You piece of shit. Alright, so range is going to be 5. Cooldown. I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Cooldown is going to be 4, which I actually didn't need to change. I'm dumb. The damage is going to be 1, 2, 2, 3, plus power on the way out. Notice I'm not doing plus power on the way in. I'll put the form right there, and then this right here will say, this will say, next tick, same area, next tick, and we'll reduce that down to 8 point. Same area, next tick will take a similar amount of damage, but not exactly. It'll be 1, 1, 2, but with life drain. So it's 1, 2, 2. Oh, sorry, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, and then with life drain. So I'll have to like put the life drain color. So let me open up this real quick so I can grab the life drain color, which is this yellow. And then we'll do another. Let's do B. Let's get the same size as this life drain. And T. Let's make this black. Life drain. And let's shrink that down a little bit, shall we? Let's go down to 8. There we go. Life drain. And then I'll put with life drain, actually. God damn it. Uh-huh. There we go. And then I'll put a new text here, and I'll do with life drain. That's pretty interesting. Okay, and then I'll do the form. So then I need to make a layer and do M, and let's do one of these. So it's 3 by 5, and let's fill it with white. And then let's stroke it with black. Edit, stroke, 1 pixel, black. Alright, so we'll do skill shot out in one direction. It'll be 3 wide, so three. And then 5 down. There we go. Three by 5, and then I need a tiny black dot here to represent the starting point, and it'll be starting there. Okay, so 3 by 5, just wham! And then it comes back, deals really low damage, but it hits so many fucking people, and then it's going to be a pass-through, not first champion hit. Pass-through on the way there, and then life drain on the way back. I like this. Alright, let's go ahead and save this. Let's save it out. And we'll do the Bangarang. That was good. That was really good. I like that ability now that I've worked it out. Feels pretty cool. Okay, and then well, let's just open that real quick, and then we will make the diagonal one. Because you need to... No, there are no diagonals. I have to actually put that in here. No diagonal. Text. No diag. Oh well, actually, I could put orthogonal. That's fine. That's readable. Orthogonal only. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and save that. And let's resave that as PNG, this one. So no diagonal for that one. That one only works orthogonally. That is fucked up. Okay, that's strong, though. It's strong. I like it. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. Let's go to slow speed. So let's go ahead and open that one up. Okay, let's do slow speed. Slow speed is a self-target. So essentially what I need to do is I need to take this, turn that off, and turn targeted here, and then put text here that will say self-targeted. Cancel. Let's do ST. Not bold, you piece of shit program. Self-targeted. And then this will have to go, of course. Self-targeted, and the 2 will go away. Goodbye, 2. Self-targeted, and the cooldown of 2. So I have to actually fix this. Cooldown of 2. Interesting. There's no form in this one, so I could delete this. Let's see. We've got no power ratio, but a slow path is on there. So let's keep this, and we'll put. Why do you keep doing this, program? We'll put 2, 2, 3, 4 ticks, and that will be no green in here basically at all. So it's not dealing damage. It's just giving. It's a utility ability. There's no plus power. Yeah, so slow. Let's see. Reveal, we're going to delete you. Slow. So how do we say this? So first of all, piece of shit. Gain 2 speed. Oh, actually, I should say gain 2. Yeah, speed. That's fine. Gain 2 speed. But for how long? This round. Yeah, so we're going to do gain 2 speed this round. And then this is going to be slow path. We'll put slow path for this round, and we will drop these down to 8. Slow path this round. Gain 2 speed this round. So that's very important to note that that is specifically this round only. So gain 2 speed this round. Slow path this round. And then I'll move these up. And then I'll put, I'll just put ticks. Lasts X ticks. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. So we'll put like lasts, and then put this over here, and then we'll take ticks, and we'll delete that for a second. Yep, that's what I meant to do. It's totally what I meant to do. Why the fuck did it just zoom in so much? Get so huge. Okay, so last 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4 ticks. I need one more, so I'll just take this. It's not ground targeted. Well, it is kind of ground targeted. It's not, though. It's not actually ground targeted. Alright, so we can go ahead and save this. And save it as PNG. And then this one is going to be no diagonal either. This one is not a skill shot. What's up, Gale Knighting? I found you, the Dawngate guy. You did follow me. I just got your follow a little while ago. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm the Dawngate guy. Kind of, yeah, a little bit. Not the only Dawngate guy, though. A lot of us are Dawngate guys. And girls. So what's up? Why were you looking for me? How'd you hear about me? Let's see. So if I want to do... This is going to be slow speed. Or, yeah, slow speed. Because it gives me speed, makes them slow down. I like that. Let's go ahead and close that. We'll do the last one is... And that one doesn't need a diagonal because it's a self-target. And then we are on split hit, which is targeted, which means that we again will not need we again will not need that stuff. So targeted one range targeted. That's painful. You were searching for stream plus teaching C++ and I found you by luck. Oh, interesting. Wait, why were you looking for me? I think that's what I'm confused about. How did you find me by luck? Meaning, like, you knew who I was, or are you from a board game group that I'm a part of, or how do you know me, or what? I don't know. Okay, so split hit, one range. Okay, so first of all, let's take out this first root for 2 ticks business. Let's take this and oh, this one and this one right here and this one. I'll move this up. So this will be regular. This will be 1, 1, 1, 1. So basically 1. Oh no, sorry, 1, 1, 2, 3. I was looking at the wrong one. 2, 3 plus power, and then I can actually just shrink this this green thing down a little bit. Remember seeing you make the Desecrator model with the coral one time you forgot to follow? Oh wow, that's crazy. Wow, you know what's really sad is I accidentally deleted that drive, and so the drive that was on and I no longer have that. It crushes me in here to know that I lost that. Yep, Deep Sea Desecrator. It crushes me to know that I lost that. I'm very, very sad. I'm gonna blame you for reminding me. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that model was so fun. God, I missed that. Fuck. Let me see if I ever emailed it to myself. Dragonfire, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Sorry.
Is there something going on with the internet that keeps on going in and out for me?
It's not going in and out for me.
Okay. Is it like working well for you?
Yeah, it's working just fine for me.
Okay. Because it's for weeks now, I feel like the Wi-Fi has been like
It's
2 bars instead of 4.
It's the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the hard wired.
Can you complain about that?
No, that has to do with my Wi-Fi, not the internet service itself. It has to do with my my router and my basically my router, because or no, my router. Huh. Wonder if I should put it up on top of the desk. We're gonna move that thing anyway, so I can put it up on top of the desk.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll try that later. Okay, sorry. What was I doing? So 1 plus power plus P plus you and me. So we'll move that back a little bit. There we go. So split hit, 1 cooldown. That choose 2 adjacent targets. So 1 range. So choose 2 targets. That's what I'll put. Choose 2 adjacent. Can I put that? Oh no, the 1 is there. So choose 2 targets. Choose 2 within 1 of hit. And they are going to take just 1 across the board. Is that what I really put? Oh, 1, 1. Yeah, okay, so 1 plus P. 1 plus P. There we go. Creatron, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I am almost ready for like a super playable version. I'm really, really close. What the heck? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and delete this. I'm gonna take this guy here and I'm gonna do this, and I'll do this. 1 plus P, and then I'm gonna move this whole thing over. And I moved the wrong, or I didn't move that. No. This one? No. This one. Aha! And then 1 and this one here. There we go. Choose 2 at a range of 1, so I don't actually have to do it. Choose 2 targets. 1 range, 1 plus P. Deal 1 plus P damage. And it's not going to be a... It's going to be a targeted ability. So we're going to bring this down into here. It's got to come down into range and direction, so take that off. And then it is not first hit, it is simply target. Yeah, anyway. Did I model in Blender? Yeah, when I first started modeling, I modeled in Blender, but that model, I've been modeling in Maya since 2004. When in 2000... No, in 1999 I started modeling in Blender. And then I... Wait a second. 8th grade. How old are you in 8th grade? 14? 13 or 14? What's that? So 98 and 99 I started doing 3D. And I started in Blender. Yeah. What happened to the Hitman game? Oh, it still exists. It still exists. It's going through some loose revisions because there's quite a bit of balancing to that game. All right, so I'm pretty sure I'm happy with this. Let's go ahead and save this, and let's save it out as a PNG. This girl is all targeted abilities basically. So she has one. Oh, sorry, she's not all targeted, but PNG. Let's get rid of this here. There we go. And because of it, she's going to be easier to play a little bit. Started modeling when you were still in the womb. It happens. It happens. There are people who are modeling long before I knew what a computer was, so it happens. What's a Mona? What's a Mona? I mean, it should be MOBA. Oh, okay. Right, I was assuming you meant MOBA. A MOBA is a multiplayer online battle arena, and it's kind of like League of Legends, or it is League of Legends, or it's League of Legends, or it's wow, brain farting so hard right now. Here's the Storm, Dota, God, it's a whole bunch of different things. Smite, that's a slightly different kind of MOBA in a way. Yeah, all of those things. All right, so let's do a new page here real quick. Yeah, Dota, Dawngate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How did I forget Dawngate? Someone punch me in the face. Punch me in the face. That's how you say face in Italian, in case you're wondering. It's not really. Food art? What'd you get here? What'd you get here? Oh yeah, would you look at that? That looks delicious. I'll have 2. How's it going, Shadow? That's funny. Okay, so let's do Duskgate. I want to add to the character pool. I'm going to select the rich girl, and I'm going to duplicate it. And I'm going to put in... I'm on Huntress. I want to drag and drop this here. And this is going to be Huntress for now. Great. Publish. Doing well? Good. Literal food art, yeah. Enjoyed eating a brunch at a nice breakfast place. Very nice. Very nice. Good for you. Good for you. Alright, let's duplicate this. We are going to call this Huntress underscore... let's see what our first one is. Our first one is... Bangarang. Who knows, who's young enough, or old enough rather, to know what Bangarang is from? Who knows? I know you know, Hannah. Bangarang! You guys know. Somebody's got to know. Slow speed. Someone's got to know that. Come on. I had Chinese meat bun. 3 to be exact. Oh, you had bow. Very nice. Very nice. Bow. Skrillex? Gale Knight, get the hell out. Get out. Get out. Just get out. See you later, Creatron. Skrillex. What is wrong with you? Gah. You hurt my soul. People think he's talented. It's funny. Someone just Googled it. Alright. Split hit. There we go. Published. So we've been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes. That was a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be, honestly. Let's go ahead and put this one in here now. So let's go characters. And we'll put the Huntress in. Drag and droop. And we'll lock that. We need our bag of tokens. So we're going to need to fill this up here. So let's see, we need 8. We'll just take 9 because we can put 1 there. Because they always have 1 HP regen. Start with that. Melee characters, I think, might start with 2 HP regen. We'll see. Or just maybe more HP. We shall see. Maybe their kit will give them more. Then we need basic attack is just going to be 1. But it will increase. Maybe it should be 2. Sorry, I actually fucked that up. So let's open. And let's do the card. I think Bangarang was said in the movie Hook. Very good job Googling it. Very good job. I swear I didn't Google it. You Googled it. Oh, my girlfriend's cutting onions. Are you cutting onions? What the fuck? What are you cutting? My eyes just burned like onions. Oh, Jesus Christ. Did you open the door or something? I feel like... Did you open the window? It's like... What's that? Do I smell burnt toast? No. Ah. Yeah, I did on that one, he says. Yeah, I was looking here. I was never going to get it. The movie has another name here. Oh, really? What is it? What's it called over there, Drakeny? Okay, so I needed to open up the Huntress card because I needed to change the attack damage. Basic attack is to 2. And save that and save it back out as a JPEG. And then I need to go into here, into this one, and go Huntress card, and then edit it, and drag and drop here, and that should update it. There we go. Save that. What's nice is that, like, once it's published and stuff, all I have to do is hit the update button. So I'll take this now, and I will go characters. So I know it's going to be 2 attack, and I know it's going to be 1 attack speed, and I know it's going to be 2 speed to start. She gains 4 speed. And so I'm going to reload this, and we'll just pop that image right back onto that board. Yep, there we go. Basic attack 2. Sweet. Sweet. And then I need 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here, because you don't actually get your ultimate yet. Alright, let's put this over here. These are your chits for stuff. That's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. Oh yeah, wait. Her abilities. Duh. Alright, so we have the Huntress, and the Huntress. And we have no diagonals, because these two are, yeah, just because those two are self-targeted, so she actually only has 3 chits. Everyone will really only have 3 chits, but... There we go. We've got 280 carries and 2 mages. Next we're going to do is 2 supports. Save and publish. Just the translation of it with a second title. A Volta do Capitao Gancho.